Alright, what is up my friends? Welcome, we're playing some Modern today, and I'm still not feeling super great, so I'm still going to be a little more subdued than usual, but freaking deal with it. What do you want from me, alright? We're playing Modern, we got a whole slate of awesome brews to play today. All four decks I'm playing are pulled from the 5.0 deck list on Magic Online Leagues, and our first one is an Orzhov Reanimator deck, played by anubomb. Anubomb to a 5.0 in an MTGO League. Now, for my 10 new brews, I built a mono-black, or almost nearly mono-black version of Reanimator. Of course, playing Archon of Cruelty and Persist and Unmarked Grave. And it was pretty cool. But I was not playing Priest of Fell Rites. And this version of the deck played by anubomb is playing for Priest of Fell Rites. Of course, 2 mana 2/2, can reanimate creatures, which is kind of cool. It can also unearth it, which is really cool. It's become quickly clear that Prismatic Ending is just literally one of the best cards in the entire Modern format. Just an unbelievable removal spell, and just really, really, really good. We get to see Thoughtseize, Liliana, some of the usual suspects here. Archon of Cruelty is also freaking awesome. Just a really, really good reanimation target. You reanimate it, it guarantees value. If they kill it, you still got some value off it. You're going to keep going. Save for the next one. I got some Night's Whispers here, which is kind of cool. Definitely felt like my version of the deck was lacking in some card draw or velocity, so Whisper helps there. Bone Shards, discard spells, you get the idea. And the cool thing here is the sideboard. 4 Stoneforge Mystic, 1 Kaldra Compleat, 1 Batterskull. So if you're playing against a lot of graveyard hate, you can just sidestep, and you're just playing Thoughtseize, Inquisition, Stoneforge Mystic, which also works as well. You can keep, maybe keep, 4 Unmarked Grave, 4 Persist, and 1 Archon, and cut a lot of the other crap, and just be like a fair deck with a little bit of a graveyard package in the side, in this as a plan B as well. That's the deck. I'm pumped to play it. It's pretty clear what this deck's trying to do. So let's jump right in. But first, quick word from our sponsors at CoolStuffInc.com.
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
All right, round 1. Courtyard, Castle, Priest, Persist. So we have Reanimate. No way to get stuff into the graveyard, but we are on the draw, and we have a Priest and a Liliana. We can keep this, I think. We can obviously go turn 2 Priest, turn 3 Liliana, discard, reanimate, which is kind of cool. I'm just going to keep. And it's not great, but Soren's Gaze reset. Thanks so much.
Looking forward to this deck.
Month number 2, most important month. Burning Inquiry. I would love to put cards in the graveyard, so let's do this. We hit Priest, Castle, Ending, and we drew an Archon. That's kind of annoying. We would have loved to put this in the graveyard, obviously, but that'd be too lucky. Creeping Chill. Looks like they're a Dredge deck. Interesting. I actually played Burning Inquiry in Dredge at Pro Tour Austin about 1,000 years ago, but the more consistent Japanese blue version of the deck was better. Draw Thoughtseize. This might end up backfiring here, but not going to Thoughtseize ourselves. We're just going to play Priest on 2 and Liliana on 3. Let's stop them from doing their own thing. We already have a path to get in the graveyard. Thoughtseize yourself here is it's an extremely, extremely aggressive line. Can they beat turn 2 Archon? Maybe. But can they beat turn 3 Archon? Let's make sure they can't do their thing. Let's make sure they can't do their thing. What's up, Nurse? I'm alright. Thoughtseize on the stack. You gotta have a real good reason to Thoughtseize yourself. And there you go. So there's the Cathartic, which would have dredged their entire deck. So we're going to take the Cathartic. Another hand is absolutely terrible. And remember, folks, you don't need to make the super rushy play. But we could have Thoughtseize ourselves and had Archon 1 turn sooner. But by slowing them down, we're just giving ourselves much more time than that 1 extra turn. Let's fetch Blood Crypt. Did you draw Cathartic Reunion again? No. They're casting Thug. Alright, yeah. Easy game. Easy game here. Priest of Fell Rites. That'd have been gross. But Thoughtseizing yourself is so spicy. You're not wrong. Thoughtseizing yourself is kind of cool. But, alright. They Gemstone Mine. Should I cast Snake Weed him too? Yeah. This game's pretty over. So Archon enters, they sack a creature, discard a card, lose 3 life. Yeah, in pretty good shape here. About to get their entire hand, too. So, Liliana. Definitely a good curve here. Priest and Liliana. The Thoughtseize bug is, that's when you just draw the same card you thought they Thoughtseized. Discard Archon. They're going to discard whatever. Ox, probably. Cannibal Ox. And then we're going to get back our Archon. Pay 3 life. Comes into play. They sack a creature. Discard a card. We draw a card. Gain some life. And, like, now they can dredge. And they can actually Ox next turn also. But I kind of doubt they'll be able to beat the Archon. They're going to Thug, put back Narcomoeba, sure. Dredge, yada, yada, yada. Hit Conflagrate, prize the Amalgam Narco. That's pretty good. Thoughtseize bug, I want to believe. Mulder! I want to believe. Stinkweed Imp does block, but we also have Persist, so we can just recurve the Archon again, and casting Archon over and over again. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Let me draw a land. We can just do it again. So, Moldering Karok. That's a deep cut, Jack. That's a deep cut. Fox Moldering Karok. The degrees of separation between our Thoughtseize bug joke and our Moldering Karok joke from Bronze to Mythic in Strixhaven. What's up, Shadow? Vacation was great. It was a lot of fun. I've been feeling so great. Unless he doesn't come home, my stomach's been really, really upset. But was a great. It was a lot of fun. Corey was a great host. We played basketball and hung out and played cube. We had a poker night. It's a lot of fun. Another Archon of Cruelty, and they are not legendaries, so we can just keep doing this all day. I think we're gonna start by plussing. And we're just going to attack. They're going to block with the Stinkweed Imp, but it just doesn't matter because if it dies, we just persist it back and hopefully draw land. Yeah, there we go. So, easy game here. Easy game. Wait, they sack the Imp? They don't want it in the graveyard, they say. Okay, sure. I'll persist back this one. Never stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Banebot, resub, thanks so much. Grave Titan? I mean, this will Night's Whisper? Whatever. Just can't lose this game, so. Whisper. Double Archon. They can do whatever they want because they're dead to non-combat damage next turn. Can the opponent beat 5 Cruel Ultimatums? We're going to find out, I suppose. We're going to find out. Can't lose this game, famous last words. I don't see how it'd be possible to lose this game. Because they can't even, like, if they get the perfect dredges, they only have 3 Creeping Chills. And they had no way to attack with haste. And I just don't see how they could cobble together enough stuff to make us lose. So, we are 100% to win this game. I'm calling it right now. 100%. It is impossible for us to lose this game. Yeah, if Wizards of the Coast unbanned Dread Return, and then somehow my opponent's deck changed because they work for Wizards or something, and I don't know, whatever, maybe. And nothing is impossible, I suppose, but. So they get some Creeping Chills going. Pure Ohms resub, thanks so much. And we're just going to attack. And we can, like, Bone Shards the Grave Titan and persist it. We can Edict them also. They're trying. They really are trying their best. Another Liliana, sure. Any wagers for Modern Leagues? Sure. We can do that. There's your prediction. All right, we'll do a little prediction action while waiting for our opponent here. Prediction is we get a 5-0 this league. Yes or no? Place your bets, please. Hey.
Game.
Good start. 5-0 this league. Yes or no? 5-0 in a league is not easy. Just be aware of that. You know, we are great and all, but 5-0 in a league is pretty tough. Lord Draken, the non-believer. All right, so they're playing Dredge, and not gonna lie, we don't really have much graveyard hate. We have one Soul Guide Lantern, and we have Kaya's Guile exiles graveyards, right? We also have Kaya proper. I'm not sure if we're interested in Kaya proper. We'll see. What's coming out here? I would say Grave Titan, probably not necessary. Prismatic Ending's pretty bad. Brutality's pretty bad. Bone Shards is pretty bad. I would say that Sphinx of Steel one's kind of good, actually. And I'd say we're not really interested in the Stoneforge Mystic package. Night's Whisper. Yeah, I don't love all the discard spells, but hitting their Cathartic is pretty important. Bone Shards also not super great. Yeah, place your bets, folks. Time is running out. Place your bets, please. Yeah, just keep the Bone Shards. I mean, Brutality's like okay also. Plague Engineer for Narcomoeba, that's pretty thin. It's pretty thin. Kataki, Ashen Rider. I mean, Bone Shards isn't like terrible. I guess Ending, if they had Graveyard Hate, it's probably Leyline. I could see bringing in like a Stoneforge package, honestly. I don't think it's crazy. Maybe we like bring in like 3 Stoneforge and a Batterskull. It's more about just gaining life, I think. In that case, we can cut the Brutality. Honestly, Liliana's pretty bad against them too. Just being, it's kind of cool with the with our curve we had last game, but I don't think it's actually that great otherwise. Let's try this. Let's try a small Stoneforge package and cut some of the spot removal. We get some Graveyard Hate now. Mostly predicated on the fact that the card Batterskull is like pretty good against them, so why not playing a Triome? Just playing the Watery Grave instead. This is a list at 5-0 to League, so I just took it and let it ride. What's up, Mighty Mike? Just tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name is Jim Davis. We're playing Modern all day today. It's sweet, fun Modern brews. First time here at that follow button, watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You're all great. Ugh. That's a lot of discard effects. We're still gonna keep, because like I would keep this hand minus a Thoughtseize, you know, but it's not great. Obviously we want to hit their enabler, but they're not gonna have like that many cards you want to Thoughtseize, but give it a spin. And give it a spin. Put them all against a 5, sure. What's up, Mighty Mike? Enjoyed the SG lives, awesome. Yeah, Tron's great, I think. Tron's great. Watch them Inquisition turn 1 and fix everything. That'd be great. What's the blue for? It's just for Prismatic Ending. You could also possibly hardcast your Sphinx of Steel one, but it's mostly just for Prismatic Ending. Opponent all against you 5 and plays Copperline Gorge. Alright, so this is going to be a pretty good Inquisition here. We're just going to nab their Cathartic Reunion, and they're going to have no hand. Look at that. Oh, surprise, there it is. Who would have thought?
Bingo! All right.
And now we're not going to cast any more Thoughtseizes because they have all cards they want in the graveyard. I did not Destro, unfortunately. What's up, Big Monkey? Looking to buy a new Modern deck. Did your Burning Inquiry? That's pretty good. All right, let's hope this fixes our hand here. We discarded Inquisition and Thoughtseize. It's pretty good. Got Drakhile's Guile too. It's cool. They discarded Narco, Stinkweed, and Land. They played Gemstone Mine. All right. I mean, Kaya's Guile is pretty good here. Kaya proper as well. But yeah, I think Tron's great. I think Tron is specifically very, very good against all the fair decks that are currently like they're currently cannibalizing themselves. So
The deck SMS Prey SWT. Glad I could catch a modern stream.
what's up, Prodigy? We could like Thoughtseize here and just like try and hit the Cathartic if they drew one. Like if they've drawn a Cathartic or a Burning Inquiry, things get pretty ugly. And if we put the Ox in their graveyard, actually I guess putting Ox in the graveyard is just like too high a cost. Then they can Ox next turn, so might just let them have it. We have Kaya's Guile queued up too. Just get a Plains and cast Priest of Fell Rites. So worst case scenario, our opponent has drawn a Burning Inquiry or a Cathartic, and they can start going off. They dredge, they hit 2 more Inquiries, a Narco, and a Conflagrate. Sure. They might actually just Conflagrate to kill my Priest now if they're scared of getting Reanimated next turn. Again, final results and those predictions are in. There's your final results. Alright, sweet. So they Conflagrated, discarded the Ox and the Stinkweed Imp, and now they're empty-handed, and we're about to nix their entire graveyard. So, I think we're in good shape here. We're going to exile graveyard, and probably just make them sack a creature. Seems better than making our own creature, so there you go.
Get off my plane.
Concession in 3, 2, 1. No, they're going to keep playing. They're going to keep play on, they say. Play on, they say. They came to play. Here comes Stinkweed Imp. Here it comes. Oh, yeah, let's go. Let's go. Marsh Flats. All right. Got a hard cast of Sphinx this game. Let's just play Kaya. Start eating away here. Really assert our dominance. You're up, friend. Stinkweed Imp in a chair here. Stinkweed Imp in a chair. About to be 1-0 and our opponent decides to tap out. Liliana of the Veil, sure. Will this be the move makes him tap out? Edict you. Eat it with Kaya. Could Thoughtseize our last card, but we're not going to do that. We're going to wait. Alright. Draw Unburial Rites. It's pretty sweet. Let's cast Night's Whisper. I guess we have the Priest anyway. Yeah, I can't discard both regardless, so whatever. Cast, oops, nope. Cast Night's Whisper. Draw 2 cards. Archon of Cruelty. Plus Liliana. Discard, I guess Archon. Make them discard a card. Look, I'm only playing my food because they're not going in my belly. All right, they can leave the game at literally any time. They don't gotta be here. All right, they don't gotta be here. Lightning Axe, sure. Those cards that were in your graveyard, they're mine now. They're mine now. And yeah. Wow, you zoom. What's up, my friend? Wow, wow, wow. Is this enough? You want to keep playing? I'm having a good time. I can keep playing. Aww.
Game. Blouses.
And I saw her face. I'm a believer. Let's hear it, my believers. You're all great. On the play. Round 2. Yeah, peanut butter and jelly is like the simple, bland thing for me to eat when I'm not feeling well. All right, hand's pretty good here. We can keep this. They're a Lura stack. We'll see what kind of Lura stack they are, but Alright, so we're going to Thoughtseize off of Watery Grave. Might need to get planes if we're feeling scared. Scared. They have Channeler, Kroxa, Bolt, Bobble. So pretty easy Channeler here. Their hand's honestly pretty weak now. We can just say go. Uncrustables are disgusting. Ever eat... Yeah, toasted peanut butter and jelly. Crunchy peanut butter, grape jelly. That's up. You gotta toast it. Alright, so they Delta, Bobble. They Shocked, too. Probably a Shadow deck as well. And they drew Thoughtseize. Alright, I mean, I guess. Our hand's pretty redundant, so... They can Unmarked Grave, sure. Persist. So now we have a bunch of reanimations effects and no way to put something in the graveyard. I think we're just going to Thoughtseize tap land here. Because they obviously have Bolt for Priest anyway, so... They have Ragavan, Bolt, Kroxa. I mean, they can cast Kroxa pretty quick here, but... Just take Ragavan, play land... We're already at 13. Jeez. Jeez. Fetch, Shock, double Thoughtseize will do it. Bobble number 2. Tarn. Crack. Steam Vents. Kroxa. Okay. Discard the Unburial Rites, which is pretty awesome actually, because we just reduce the cost of our Unburial Rites by 1, which is nice. So... Now we have a Breath of... Oh, God, you so stupid. Couldn't we have that one in hand when they Kroxa'd? Couldn't we do that? All right, we're going to play this, make them deal with it. Say go. Stupid Kroxa. I mean, now as long as we have that in our hand, when they play Kroxa, we can just get back the Archon, so they don't know about it, which is pretty cool, too. So, but Lurrus in hand, sure. Tilt. Alright, well, just gonna attack, so. Please play Kroxa. Please play Kroxa. There's no way that they're gonna play Kroxa here. There's just no freaking way. Yeah, like, not a chance. Alright, play Channeler. Please just draw a land here. We did draw a land. Alright, so... I mean, now I can get back Archon. They're letting me do it. I can Archon... I mean, Liliana plus and then Priest. It'll cost some life, but we can do it. They have Bolt card in hand. Pretty cool to get the three life back, you know. So they discard a card, they sack a creature, we gain life, draw a card, awesome. And now we have Liliana on 4 and an Archon in play and a Persist to get it back. We have most things covered here. Most things covered. That's awesome, Blitzfreak. That's awesome. Two cards in hand. One's a Bolt. They can obviously cast one card with their Lurrus. They can play Kroxa. But they can't deal with the Archon right here, right now. And they can't. We'll take it.
Game. Blouses.
Alright, so some sort of... It's some sort of Grixis Lurrus deck. Our fears lie in them having... sort of good graveyard hate for us. That's awesome, Blitzfreak. But Blitzfreak says that that their dad beat them and their brother in getting all 120 stars in Super Mario 64 because they could stay up late. They could stay up late and they had to go to bed. That's fair. That's great. All right, so I would say brutality's fine. What do we? So if we're trying to like minimize our exposure to graveyard hate here a little bit. I mean, Kaya's pretty good against them. Kaya's Guile's honestly not bad either. It's a little clunky, but I would like to lessen my reliance on the graveyard a bit. I don't think I want Stoneforge Mystic because they're going to have a lot of answers for it. I don't think we need to go like full juke here, but honestly, just our Lilianas and endings are just really, really good against them, which is kind of nice. Definitely don't want Emissary. They've answered a Batterskull? Yeah, I'm sure they have multiple answers. Nope, no sneeze, just kidding. I've seen the version of the Asmo version of like Doommaker I'm playing. That guy puts Asmo in everything. Come on. No, I saw a little bit of it, but yeah, it's kind of a cute the cookbook and discard your stuff. But this is the list that 5-0'd a league on Magic Online as our all the list today. Not sure what to cut, honestly. Not sure what to cut. I think shaving an Archon isn't crazy. Again, just try and like lessen the reliance on the graveyard a little bit. Grave Titan's pretty castable, honestly. And then maybe we cut like one priest because they have like bolts and stuff too. Brutality's pretty good. I mean, it kills Ragavan and just like a fine card. I'm not gonna priest. Again, I'm trying to lessen our reliance on the graveyards. They have a graveyard hate piece. We're like, okay. So because our fair cards are pretty good against them in Liliana and Prismatic Ending and so on and so forth. So that's pretty good. We can keep this. The Castle will probably play well also. How was Mardu Burn yesterday? It was all right. You can watch the video. It's up on YouTube already, I think. Or it'll be up tomorrow, maybe. I don't even know. This is not a great hand, but we're going to keep. We're going to get Thoughtseize a million times anyway. So we have Castle, which is kind of cool. We have Ending for a turn 1 Ragavan, which is fun. Channeler, that works also. Okay, we're going to start there. Thought's easy. Dress down, Unholy Heat. This dress down, of course, will cantrip and make Shadow into a 13/13. I guess that's pretty good against our Archon also, but we're not taking Unholy Heat here, so I guess the Heat would kill the Archon, and the enchantment in the graveyard will also make the Channeler bigger too. And you know what? I guess we're killing Channeler anyway. Yeah, whatever. Just take the Heat here. Hogpog with the raid. Thanks so much. Appreciate that. If you're not following Hogpog, you're screwing up. Hogpog is awesome. Take that and just say go. I mean, hand's pretty bad now. Yes, one main deck Plague Engineer. I know. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone. Oh man, come on. So their hand got a lot better. They just threw a discard spell, which is kind of gross, but now they can hit my ending for their Channeler, which is annoying also, but I think the Unmarked Grave. Interesting. Alright, so get in for 1. Their hand is Watery Grave, Dress Down. Another Archon of Cruelty. Gross. Alright, I mean, they have 2 Dress Downs and nothing. So, put Lurrus in hand maybe? Sure. We should just add it to the other hand here, but alright, so spell? Land. Oh boy. Come on. I mean, they only have actually they have nothing to get back with their Lurrus anyway, so but there it is. A naked Lurrus. Persist. All right, we have Castle, so I guess Castle will take a lot of damage off Castle. Maybe use like Silent Clearing instead. Taking 5 off Castle and then 6, 7, 8. Going, it's literally half our life total to draw a card next turn is pretty sketch. It's pretty sketch. They have 2 dress downs. But we don't have many cards we can actually cast off of our 2 mana after we cast, basically after we crack the clearing. I should play Castle. It's Crazy Duck. Bobble. What a draw. What a draw. So their opening hand was terrible, but they've picked up some good ones since then. Alright. Take 3. Double Bobs. Taking a chunk here, folks. No Fear Shakespeare. That's a terrible draw. That's a terrible draw. Come on, folks. What is going on here?
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Okay. Right. Yeah, I mean, this was a pretty unfun game of Magic, I guess. About that 5-0. Listen, we can lose a game. It's fine. It's not a big deal. You're almost discarding the hand size. That is true. That is true. Alright, go to 4. We draw Thoughtseize. I mean, we can Thoughtseize ourselves here, I suppose. Dress Down would cause us to lose all abilities, but the comes into play ability will still trigger. I'm sure they have a counterspell or something here, but whatever, sure. Thoughtseize myself. Y'all wanted it, y'all got it, alright? And we'll get bolted in response, then lose the game. Sure. Alright, so pretty lame game there. Drawing like 5 running lands in a row. Not going to do it for us. Didn't really get any good information about their sideboarding either, which kind of sucks. If we had seen a graveyard hate piece, so to like know a little more about their deck and so on and so forth, we didn't even really get that. But I think we're still fine here. I think we're still fine. There's no way that could possibly happen again. So, I mean, it's not great. It's got answers. We're gonna keep this. Relatively pain-free. 2 good answers. Alright, they have a Channeler, a Dress Down, a Soul Guide Lantern, Inquisition of Kozilek. And Mayor's taking a Soul Guide Lantern. I guess we could actually get an End of a Lantern. Maybe she's taking a Discard Spell, but... I'll take Discard Spell, Ending a Lantern. Play Mire. Need some help here for sure, but... That's always going to be the case against a Thoughtseize deck. Opening hand, usually not going to matter that much if you're playing against a Thoughtseize deck. Courtyard again. Channeler. Mire again. They played a mismatched Mire. That's a leak, folks. Wait, no. Yeah, that's a leak. That's why you want to play the same art on your cards, so we know they have we know their hands dealt a Mire Dress Down. Cool. Cool. Come on, Liliana. There it is!
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Liliana's really good in this matchup. Their deck plays out like a Legacy deck, and Liliana's really good against Legacy decks, so... They drew a Bolt? No. They just shocked. Interesting. Interesting. They play Watery Grave? Okay. Their hand is still Delta, Mire, Dress Down. Draw a spell here, please. That's a pretty good spell.
Bingo!
All right. We're going to discard... Why is there a Malakir Rebirth in this deck? Strange card. I'm just going to discard the Rebirth, I think. I don't see why we'd ever really need this. I guess it's like better than a land. We can get Watery Grave, just Inquisition them. Alright, sure, whatever. They are going to discard. What? Meyer, sure. Alright, we're about to get a good looky-loo here. Sup? Goodbye, Luris. Their hand's terrible. Let's go. They draw a Bobble. Love it. Love it. Raph says, Jim, can you play really well but get unlucky so I don't feel bad at my vote? I always play really well and get unlucky, right? Come on. What else would I do? I never play bad here. Only play well and get unlucky. If I win, it's because I played well. If I lost, it's because I got unlucky. That's just how it goes. Marsh Flats again? Alright, whatever. It is true. It is always better to be lucky and good. You are absolutely correct. Alright, I'm going to fetch because we have no cards in our hand. Play well, get unlucky emotes when? Yeah, right. Magic Player's Creed. End step, dress down. So just 2 mana, draw a card, put an enchantment in the graveyard. Sure. Why does it make you choose which half of Malakir Rebirth to discard? The first rule of Magic Online is you do not ask questions. They have a Shadow. I mean, I have a Liliana. So... Kaya's Guile. Whew, that's a nice one. Alright. Edict you. The second rule of Magic Online is you do not ask questions. Inquisition of Kozilek. Alright, so we're going to exile their graveyard and make a 1-1. Not, like, amazing, but, like, you know, it's okay value. Obviously, they're going to cast the card anyway, so. They have 2 cards left in hand. They play another Shadow, sure. Now you can chump block it and get it with Liliana, so.
It's my 3-month sub-iversary and Jim is playing Modern. This is beer than my birthday.
Thanks for the resub, TBH. Appreciate it. We draw a spell here. We did draw a spell. That is a spell, technically. So if they draw a removal spell off the top to kill my spirit, we're in trouble. But... you're up. Oh, shocking. Taking damage. Don't draw a bolt on me. Couldn't brick for 1 turn there. Just couldn't brick for a turn. Well, we have tons of good draws, so... That's a good one. That's a good one. It's like 2 good draws in 1. We have 0 things to get back with this. Gross. Well, we are dying really fast of this, unfortunately. So, yeah, everyone wish TBH a happy birthday, please. Happy birthday to you. All right. Well, we can almost cast frickin' Archon at this point. This is unreal. End step, dress down. Could they have just killed me? I guess they couldn't have killed me. Well, that's a really frustrating loss. We were super far ahead, and then they spiked the kill spell on the one important turn. We drew 3 lands in a row, and we drew a million lands last game too. So, all right, yeah, I mean that's the predictions for you. Definitely not a very fun one. Not a very fun one. It is hard to 5-0 League. You know, you usually have one match like this. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Round 3 on the play. Roar of the Worm in Modern when? That would be a great Modern Horizons card. Actually, we already have that card, don't we? It's like the Embalm creature. It's like the same card, but it like embalms or whatever. Ooh, what's this? We have a Mar Doo deck. Inquisition. Guile, Bolt, Pyromancer, Stoneforge Mystic, and a Castle. Man, Kaya's Guile is the nut against us, isn't it? I think it's Stoneforge, though. Just to, like, slow their clock down. Alright. This is going to be a tough one, folks. They have many, many tools against us. What's the name of the Roar of the Worm? It's like the Embalm. They're not casting a discard spell on turn 1? Wow. They want to get a Triome. That's their play. Well, discard spell and Bolt. I cast Priest, I just make them not get a Triome. Their mana gets a lot worse. Obviously, we have Unmarked Grave, which is kind of cool too, but I'm not going to Unmarked Grave just like nakedly into their discard spell. So just cast Priest to see if they want to bolt it or not. Hooded Hydra? Owned Hydra or something? From Amonkhet? Chad, help me out here. Come on. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? There's your castle. There's your discard spell. So they can obviously answer everything here, but no real way to play around that, so. Honored Hydra. Thank you, Yam is dumb. You're not dumb. You're smart and good looking. Bone Shards. All right, attack for 2. Why would they let me untap first? They're just like going to kill it no matter what, you know? It's a strange play. All right, just like go. Their hand is Pyromancer, Guile, and 3 other spells. Another Priest, huh? Let's keep rocking and rolling. Malakir Rebirth, that would be good there. That is true, that would be good. End step, Fatal Push. You got it. Obviously, these cards have value in the graveyard. See a new Star Wars trailer? No. Like the anime thing? Liliana's a good draw. I'm not going to lie. We're going to plus here. Just dump this Bone Shards. Start eating away at their hand. They discarded Lingering Souls. Come on! Lingering Souls.
Inconceivable!
In the year 2021, the year of our Lord, our opponent's playing Lingering Souls against our Liliana deck. What year is it? What year is it? Alright, we need to draw a Boom Boom next turn. Next turn. Flashback Lingering Souls. We need a Boom Boom, folks. We need a Boom Boom. We need a Boom Boom. Archon off the top, please. We're going to lose the Lingering Souls, folks. We're going to lose the Lingering Souls. And we have double Priest in the graveyard. They have Kaya's Guile, obviously, but we're still playing land and making plus Liliana. Freaking Lingering Souls. Unbelievable. I drew a land. We're dead. All right. Yeah, I mean, this is something else here. The Lingering Souls Kaya Guile deck. That seems pretty good against us. I'm not really, not going to lie to y'all. It seems pretty good against us. And they're going to bolt. They drew a bolt too. All right, yeah. I mean, they kind of just drew like the real ideal start here of just like a bunch of interaction and no lands. And they have time to set up their lands. And then now we just have all spells. So, yeah, we'll go to our next game here. And figure out how the hell we're going to beat Lingering Souls, Kaya's Guile, and then all the interaction as well. Let's take a look. We're going to bring in our Stoneforge package. We're going to bring in... we're going to cut a lot of our graveyard stuff. Let's not cut all the priests. And just keep the Unmarked Graves and the Persists, I think. Bone Shards, not super exciting either. Plague Engineer on Spirit, sure. I'm in. I gotta cut more cards anyway, so... Honestly, Kaya's Guile's like... I think this is bad against Lingering Souls, right? Kaya's alright. Got these Bone Shards. So we have... Still have some of our graveyard stuff, but then have this like fair stuff too. Yeah, Guile seems fine. Seems like a tough one, folks. Seems like a tough one on the play. This is why Tron's good right now, because everyone's trying to play these like super like trying to win the mid-range arms race, you know. And we're gonna keep this. And the deeper down the mid-range arms race rabbit hole you go, the more you lose to Tron. So opponent ball against 6. Obviously, if they Thoughtseize our Whisper here, we're in pretty bad shape, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Prismatic Ending's awesome. We draw a white source? No, but that's okay. Look at this chunk. We found all our boom booms. Those boom booms we were looking for, we found them. Here they are. Sack Bloodstained Mire, sure. Stoneforge Mystic. I think we have to ending the spell bomb, honestly. Because our hand is so honky chunky. We could hit the, hold on. Maybe we just hit the Stoneforge here. Maybe we're just going to be casting these boom booms. Yeah, we can't let them call to arrow. It's too fast of a clock. Alright, sure. Let's kill this. Like, we're not far from casting Grave Titan, you know? Marsh Flats, Croxa. Alright, so we'll discard, is Archon's the most uncastable card? Marsh Flats. No point in casting Persist yet. We'll just play Plague Engineer on Spirit probably, and just play lands they go. Why build a cube when you can just hard cast a Grave Titan in a Modern League? Yep. Yep. Grave Titan is a honkin' chunker. Prismatic Ending. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, sure. My Plague Engineer. Alright, yeah, sure, you got me. Plague Engineer's gone. This is kind of cool. So we can cast Unburial Rites on the Archon, and they'll have to respond by spellbombing, and the Unburial Rites will still be in the graveyard. And then we can just hard cast our Titan next turn. So cast Unburial Rites, they have to respond with spellbomb. Rites will still be in the graveyard for some value. And then we have hard cast Titan next turn, which probably be good enough, honestly. Say go. They have 5 lands. So they need to find... we draw a lot of lenses, like. We need to find some way to... what's my... It's not Q, is it W? Yeah, W. Grave Titan. You got an answer for that one? No.
Bingo!
All right.
Right. We can make some zombies. What do they got here? What's their answer to Grave Titan? Aren't a lot of cards that kill Grave Titan. Up, that's one. Sure. What will we ever do? We have no way to get our Grave Titan back. Not a one. Heh. Oops. Yeah, we're gonna cast our Kaldra Compleat. I guess not before them, but Prismatic Ending on 6. Get a swamp. Okay. Kaya's Guile. Oh. I guess it could have been worse, honestly. We didn't actually even have to spend our mana on it, but that sucks. Alright, so we have 15 to 11. They have Kaldra, card. We have Kaldra, Persist. Wait, am I bad at math? Oh, I could have cast it. Oh, I'm so stupid. I thought we had less lands in play. I don't know why. It ended up working out better for us, actually, I guess, sort of, but Liliana. Yeah, I don't know why I just can't count. I just can't count. Is that creature? Sure. Worked out even better for us, though, so I'll stay with the Kaya's Guile. If they're the Kaya's Guile, then I guess we just lose, but what are you going to do? They're F6'd. Yeah, attack Liliana. Alright. 15-11. I suppose they technically win the race. That's pretty good. The sword falls lifelessly to the ground. And Croxa too. Jeez. I'm going to keep land number 8. Archon. Or just swamp again. Sure, it's fine. Man. This is a brutal matchup. Just main deck graveyard hate, tons of interaction, lingering souls. Yeah, we're just freaking dead. Alright, that's fine. That's an absolutely savage matchup. Just brutal. Round 4, let's go. Yeah. You can keep this. No reanimation effect, that's fine. Why do I think Death Shadow hasn't established itself in historic in comparison to modern? I mean, it's just fetch land, shock lands is the big one, but Battle Screech has entered the exile zone. Attention, everyone. Battle Screech has entered the exile zone. Force of Virtue. That is awesome. Not sure why they needed to end step that one. Sacred Cat. All right, we are off the radar, folks. We are off the radar. And Godless Shrine it is. Alright, I mean, we'll just go get our Archon, I guess. Woo, boy. Battle Screech is a awesome Magic card. Force of frickin' Virtue. Castle Ardenvale. Intangible Virtue. It's the Virtue theme deck. Alright. That makes things pretty easy, I guess. I should have not played a land first, whatever. Sorry, friend who's having fun. I'm here to make you not have fun, actually. They discarded Battle Screech, though. Our opponents just love discarding flashback cards that make 2/1/1 tokens to our discard effects, you know? They just love doing it. They just can't help themselves. Battle Screech is awesome. This card's so good. This card is in my cube forever. And everyone will be like, this card sucks, Jim. I'm like, no, it doesn't. It's freaking awesome. Vigilance, Lifelink, 3/3. Sure. I mean, they have a plan beyond this, or... Alright, so they're going to concede right after I attack, because I don't think they realize this is just going to die. Concession in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nope. Gonna keep playing. Gonna keep playing. Respect the hustle. Gotta respect the hustle. Venerated locks it on. Oh my god. Venerated locks it on. Come on. Let's go. Discarded another Battle Screech. If they get some tokens in play, they can get some more tokens in play. That's how that works. Okay, hold on. This is something. So they have Procession here. 3/3/3s. And they can flashback Battle Screech. This would be awesome when we lose this game. I can't wait. We're not going to lose, but it would be awesome to lose this game. Intentionally mismatched planes, too. Love it. Love it. All right, so we're going to Edict them. And then we're going to Bone Shards them and Collective Brutality them and just do all the things. Let's discard Grave Titan, I guess. Coming in. Never underestimate my opponent. I can't. I'm too busy admiring them. They have Battle Screech and Venerated locks it on in their deck. Everything about them is cooler than me. All right. You should go watch their stream. Stop watching my content. Just go watch them because they're much cooler than I am. I'm sure they're much better looking than I am. They're smarter than I am. You know that song, Stronger, by that group that Kanye West covered? That song's about them, actually. Your turn. Apex Twin? Maybe? Legion's Landing. Daft Punk, sure. Apex Twin and Daft Punk are pretty adjacent, right? They're just like electronic bands. The Beatles, yeah. Daft Punk. Sorry. What the hell is an Apex Twin? Huh? All right, they're going to kill my Liliana, sure. Unsurprisingly, though, we have enough things here to not die, so. And I say I speak French, pathetic. What's that got to do with anything? Archon again. I guess I could have killed them, right? Whatever. They're just dead. I'll keep playing the game. It's more fun that way. They're from France? Oh, je ne sais pas. All right, and then we're going to Persist back a Grave Titan, and then we'll yeah, I'll just say go here. Just say go. Jim with the niche music references, yes. Chef at Dunes. All right. Show's up. Show's over. Everyone go home.
Hi, Jim GD Luck today.
What's up, Beat? Resub. Thanks so much. Appreciate that. Game 2 coming up against this super awesome deck. They're going to have so many rest in pieces. It's not even funny. Plague Engineer. Kaya. I would say that Grave Titan's not super good here. I'll probably want one of the other ones. Is it bad? I almost want to lose. Is that bad? This card sucks. I'm going to shave like... mean, Guile doesn't do much. Maybe I'll have some Stoneforges. We're just concerned about getting Rest in Peace. Honestly, Brutality doesn't seem great either. Hobbit resub, thanks so much.
Reverse engineer the token deck. Would love to S that. Hey, August.
Thanks for the resub, appreciate that. Emissary on Creature. Oh, it's you too. I mean, like, they're just going to have ways to exile, probably, right? Favorite new card, Modern Horizons 2? Not sure offhand, honestly. Let's bring this small package again. I'm going to shave, like... Honestly, Bone Shards doesn't really have much to do. Liliana's not great either, but it's still part of the plan a little bit. I mean, shave, like, a Priest... Maybe Sphinx is unnecessary. So we're gonna have some exile effects too, probably. Yeah, let's just like try and minimize our graveyard, our vulnerability to graveyard hate, I think. Maybe one Sphinx. So we have 2 Baneslayer effects in Batterskull and Sphinx. We can race. Unburial Rites. I've got the Bone Shards, I guess. And... I'm going to shave an Archon. Same idea. So now we have like a decent package here if they have a Rest in Peace on turn 2. We can also remove it too. What's up, Charizard James? Double Thoughtseize Kaya. Love it. Kaya! Put a mulligan to 6. We're going to keep. That don't kill me. Will only make me stronger. Let's get lost tonight. Castle Ardenvale. Sure. It's a castle battle. Shaving an Archon seems tough. I mean, like, we have 4 of the Entombs too, so... Alright. Thoughtseize, yep. Their hand... Oh, my God. Their hand is Battle Screech, Intangible Virtue, Legion's Landing, Sacred Cat, Sorcerer Spyglass. What do I even take here? I guess the Spyglass for Kaya? That's... Okay. Sure. Legion's Landing, sure. I do want to remind everyone that our opponent is much cooler than us in basically every way. I want to make sure that's very well known. Path to Exile? Sure. I'll take that one. They can pat themselves too, so we're like closing that avenue as well. Just play Watery Grave here. And say go. Scared cat. So scared. Why are you so scared? What are you so scared of? Persist. Alright, so yeah, I mean, is Kaya just gonna soul them here? Exile the cat. Take 1 off the vampire. Oh, it's scared. Look how scared that cat is. It just ran into exile. It's so scared. It's so scared. Jim D. Fear in chat for Scared Cat. Your YouTube comment of the day is Scared Cat, all capital letters. YouTube comment of the day, Scared Cat, all capital letters. Alright, just gonna start exiling their graveyards. I don't want to trade Kaya for this vampire. And I mean, like, just gonna play a land and say go, I guess. This is Reanimator. It is. Scared Cat's in... Oh, no! Scared Cat! No! Alright, I guess Kaya's going to go away here. It's true. I have no cat emote. You're correct. I'm a scared cat. I'm too scared to take damage off castle, so... Alright, whatever. Scared cat dealt with the Kaya. We can like pop a clearing here, I guess. I probably shouldn't have done that first, but whatever. Liliana. Trips. Trips.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Ghost Quarter. No intangible virtue, though. Okay. Is it rest in peace? This is definitely a rest in peace. No? Alright. Well, there's no more. That's pretty cool, actually. We're going to get Batterskull here, so they kill the Stoneforge. Oh, wait. What's this? What's this? Sound the alarm! Get our Batterskull, please. Play this, and just say go. I hope they have Mana Tithe also. I will get off my plane for them if they Mana Tithe me. Alright. That's land number 3. Their hand is Battle Screech, Intangible Virtue. We could definitely lose this game. Scared Cat. Yeah, we could definitely lose this game. 100%. So they get in for 6 here. If they draw a line for Battle Screech, oh, they have the Adanto. Oh my god, we're gonna lose this game like 100%. No chance to win this game. Say Battle Screech next turn also. Put in Batterskull, take 5 to draw a card. Battle Screech is broken, folks. Battle Screech is broken. Stoneforge package is specifically in the sideboard against Graveyard Hate. So you board it in when your opponent has Graveyard Hate, so you have some other way to win the game, and it's also just like a reasonable thing to do. You're still like a Thoughtseize, you know, Liliana interactive decks. You turn it into sort of like a bad Jund deck and a bad Reanimator deck, and hope that one half is good enough. And they've diluted their deck enough where you just beat them anyway. So you take a total of 2 here, I believe, right? Oh, 1, actually. Go to 6, they go to 29. They flash back Battle Screech. We attack, go to 10. And then we are pretty close to the end of the backswing here. We could just draw an Unmarked Grave and win the game on the spot. That'd be cool too, you know? Unmarked Grave? Can I get an Unmarked Grave? Wasn't the worst. Is it still something I can at least play? German. Oh, look who's here.
Somebody was talking about cats.
Look who's here. How was his vet visit?
He's like, what is this?
You're not having it? You don't like the sign? Somebody had to go to work today. It wasn't you, apparently, so... There you go. Place. Place.
You're on his leash.
Oh, no, I'm stuck on his leash.
He can't.
Place.
He can't move. He choke.
Look who's here.
Aww.
Blocks. How long are my arms? As long as they need to be. Alright, so... You're telling me there's a chance this game?
Karn came to bring you luck.
Did he?
Is it working?
Karn's admiring my hand of 19 persists. Karn's like, where are the Unmarked Graves, Jim? Where are they? What's up, man? We can't be doing that. What's up? What are you doing? Is he on potty?
I mean, he shouldn't have to. Aww.
Hat to exile. Targeting what? Targeting the priest?
The priest, not the bat. Okay, sure.
Not the Batterskull? What is going on?
The germ. Potty outside.
Barking time.
Karn will be right back.
Figured out who we're challenging it? No, not really. So they come in for 8 in the air. So right now we're effectively at 14. This is not a good attack. We're effectively at 14. Taking a bunch. We can just block here. I only have one equipment. I didn't board the Caldera, so yeah, it's not a good attack for them, but sure. Might still lose anyway, but we'll see. Go to 4. We're gonna go to 8. Yeah, we're dead if we don't draw a good spell, but
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
what do we got in there? We got any goodies? We got any goodies? Finally got paid off. Finally got paid off. I cut the so I cut the protection creature, but lucky? Are you kidding me? Look at our hand. Look at our hand. All right, and I mean Archon will draw cards and gain life also, but Sphinx of Esteel feels like the safest for sure. So Sphinx. Attack with the germ. So lucky. So lucky. Where's Massacre Worm? Yeah. No Massacre Worms here, but Sphinx. Coming back. Let's go. So they draw exactly a path to kill Sphinx. We are dead. Otherwise, the game should be over in our favor. Oh, don't do it. Don't tap one white like that, opponent. Don't do that to me. I can't take it. I'm an old man. All right. We're looking good here, folks. We're looking good. They're attacking again? Opponent goes to the School of Magic. I don't think that was a very good attack. Malakir Rebirth? Okay. Take 10, gain 10. You're up. We can like Castle. Get a 20. Take 4. Draw. Liliana, sure. Can castle isn't chess. Well, I just did. We're both castling. Sack creature. Say go. Opponent's playing this deck, not afraid of anything. They are pretty cool. I do admire our opponent. Work toward Liliana Ultimate. To what end? Why? We're already beating the board unbelievably. You go potty? Yeah. Place. That's a good boy.
Do you need anything?
No. I need to draw not my 10th Persist.
What about your 10th land?
Better than Persist, I guess. Coming in. Karn's being good. Look at that. Look at Karn. Let's hear it for Karn. Let's hear it for Karn being good. Huh? Let's hear it for Karn being good. Your wife is so much better at Mog Monday. What? What?
Inconceivable!
What are you talking about?
That's where you're supposed to be like, she's not my wife.
She's not my wife. Who are you talking about? Archon, eh? Archon, eh? Alright, you're supposed to go. Battle Screech. Battle Screech. Last Mog Monday was the best ever Mog Monday. Well, good thing it was me yesterday. Therefore, the best Mog Monday was me. They're just making tokens.
Maybe they forgot about that.
What?
You did Mount Monday yesterday.
No. They tried to speak the truth, and the truth is the last Mob Monday was the best one ever, which was yesterday, which is me. Me. Oh, we're going to cast the Archon, don't you worry. Let's go. Let's go. Opponent's just like having the best time. Go get him, buddy. The old-fashioned way. You're just going to keep chipping away. Chipping away. Chipping away. And Karn's already out. So Karn had a good bet.
Yeah, you know, I'd say it was fine. He barked at everything. And
He
yeah,
barked.
I'm talking about you. Yeah. We'll talk.
Okay. Is Karn in trouble? Karn's in trouble. Karn's in trouble.
He's not in trouble. He's a good boy.
I've heard rumors that he's not a good boy.
He hears me say good boy and he opens his eyes because he knows I'm talking about it.
Mm.
He sees the goods.
Wrath of God into Gideon Allies Zendikar. We have 2 Persists in our hand. It would need to be like Hallowed Burial or some sort of exiling Wrath of God. They're just going to keep playing, aren't they? They're just going to just enjoying the camera time. What's up, Batterskull on our Archon of Cruelty? And then play Plague Engineer on Goblin.
Why?
Don't concede. I should cast this first.
You definitely should have cast that first.
Nope. All right. Plague Engineer on Goblin. Here we go. There you go.
What you've always wanted to do.
Plague Engineer on Goblin.
Even Stoneforge Mystic is getting in.
Here comes Stoneforge Mystic. And in the end... Listen, they're going to stay in the game. I'm going to keep playing Magic, all right? I don't know if they're not playing Goblins in their deck. How am I supposed to know? I'm just protecting myself against the possible Goblin combo, all right?
Isn't there a white goblin?
Is there a white Goblin?
There is, isn't there?
Goblin Legionnaires are red-white
Legionnaire.
Goblin.
Oh, red-white, sure.
Oh, my first pizza, you playing that card. Huh?
0
Huh?
out of 10, they bore him.
Huh? Bored? He's bored. He's bored. Karn's like, we need more soundboard effects and more music and more things to keep me entertained. Okay, here are the Orphan Guard. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wow, his hand is full of one spells. We're on the draw. Need more red tape to chew, yeah. Okay, so they're a Kahira deck. They're playing the Elemental deck. We have Inquisition, and then we just draw any Boom Boom. We have Persist. We also have Bone Shards and Ending just to kill things when they play them. It's like a loose keep. We're drawing to specifically 4 Archon and the a Grave Titan and the other things. We have 6 cards we're drawing to like be in insane shape. I'm gonna keep. Loose keeps, let's go. Try to entertain Karn here. Try to entertain Karn. Sacred Foundry. Okay. Land. Or Archon. Land. Or Archon. Our next deck is a Jund Collected Company deck with 4 Grist in it. So look forward to that one, folks. That's a pretty good draw, actually. Nice Whisper. Festive Style, Resub, thanks so much.
Hey to S modern content.
For some reason, Siri is incapable of pronouncing double letters together. I don't know why. All right, their hand is Ephemerate, Thunderkin, Voice, Fury, Their hand's actually pretty bad. They actually kind of like can't cast anything. It's probably going to take the... I mean, I guess we can like ending the Voice. Man, Voice seems so bad with ending. Take the Ephemerate. Alright, so their hand's pretty freaking bad. Cavern of Souls. Gonna cast Voice. Gonna want to draw a land at some point, I'm not gonna lie. There it is. There it is. Easy game. I'm gonna get Watery Grave, I think, so I can prep for a possible ending on 3. If necessary. Maybe that's a bad idea because we obviously have the Night's Whisper in our hand too, but get rid of that, say go. They didn't have a 3rd land yet, so They're going to Thunderkin. Attack for 1, which is not a problem. We can Whisper. Whisper Song. Cool. Night's Whisper. Land. Another Whisper. Jeez. Yeah, maybe I should have not shocked at some point. Maybe the Watery Grave's unnecessary. Thunderkin coming in. Red. Flamekin. Where are you going? You're in place command, boy. Supposed to be in your bed. Huh? Car in place. Hey. Hey. Place. Place. Not having it. Go see mommy. Alright, go. Get out of here. Get out of here. They got a Tangled Flora Hedron, which is obviously adorable. Like they can take a tutor for a land, so. We draw Courtyard. Let's open the door for card. Alright, you go find somebody to talk to. Find somebody to hang out with. It's not me anymore. Bye, card. Cargo, bye-bye. Alright, so we're still like pretty good shape here, realistically, because what are we actually scared of? We need to like not die. We play the Priest to take Infuriate. Which isn't that bad. We are taking some pretty serious damage here, I'm not gonna lie. We are taking some hits. Hits on hits. Let's just play Priest to block and play lands they go. And see where we end up. We should draw a Boom Boom, basically. We have all the tools for a Boom Boom. And Night's Whisper next turn could maybe get us there, too. So we can go Night's Whisper, discard a Bone Shards, Persist, or just use the Priest. They play Hedron as a land. If they want to Fury my Priest, it'll cost them 2 cards out of their hand. And they're going to do it. They're going to ship the Omnath. So now they have only 2 cards left. And that's, like, fine for me, honestly. I'm cool with this. What's up, Testify? Oh, they have Ephemerate? Oh, my God. All right, sure. That's pretty gross. So we take that and go to... Let's draw Boom Boom, please, right now. 1 big creature off the top. That's another freaking Night's Whisper. All right. I guess we're casting Night's Whisper. Draw Boom Boom land. Draw Unmarked Grave. All right, so... We obviously have to kill Fury, otherwise we're just going to die, because it has double strike, and we're at 6. So, I guess we're going to Bone Shards, discard, probably Night's Whisper, kill that. And then I think we're just going to Prismatic Ending the Harbinger, because I don't want them to flicker it. So, I'm going to go to 5. And next turn we have Grave and Persist. Foothills Crack. Steam Vents. Uh-oh. No? Yes? Omnath. Sure, that's fine. No cards in hand, Omnath, draw a card. But now we just get to just get him with the Archon. We go to 3 up to 6. Yeah, I think we're in good shape now. So we're gonna go Unmarked Grave. We're gonna get ourselves an Archon. We're going to Persist back the Archon and call it a day. Edict them, they sack Thunderkin, they lose a card in their hand. We draw a card, we go to 6. Unless they draw like I don't even know, honestly. I don't know what one card could like get them all the way there. So yep, this is Black White Reanimator. We're playing 4 different decks today. All the decks are decks that 5-0 leagues and MTGO, and they're all super cool decks. They could like hard cast Solitude. They have to hard cast it, you know. So like, how do they? I don't know how they have enough mana to play a relevant card or get a chain of things going on one draw step. So they drew a fetch land, Now they can make a bunch of mana, but then what? You know? They can fetch. They can put Kahira in their hand if they want to and attack for 4. I just block and get it back again next turn. So, like, I don't really see what the avenue is off of only one card. Get a Triome, make some mana. Put Kahira in hand, sure. This is all fine. This is all fine. Snap block. And untap. And persist. Back the Archon. Sack of stuff. Draw a card. Do the things. Archon is very cruel. Archon is very cruel. Prismatic Ending, sure. Play with Stapped. And just so you go. They draw exactly Solitude. And then we're like, you know, back to being not dominatingly ahead, but pretty far ahead. So we'll take that. We'll take that. Now, I don't think the Elemental deck has much graveyard hate aside from Endurance, which shovels things back in, obviously. I mean, Plague Engineer plays for sure. Want to keep all their removal spells, obviously. Serra Emissary does seem pretty insane if it resolves. Solver stuff's creatures, obviously. I would say Grave Titan, probably unnecessary. Kaya's Guile's not great. Kaya's not great. I don't think I want Stoneforge package. Does our deck not want to play Grief? Why do we want to play Grief? Remember, folks, tell me why a Plard should be in the deck, not why I don't ask you why I'm not playing it. Endurance is big, but like we just have a bunch of discard spells for it anyway. It's not really the end of the world. So we have plenty of ways to kill Risen Reef. This is fine. This is fine. We can revive it for game 3 if things like totally change, but all right, so we have Courtyard, discard spell. Our hand's pretty good. We can keep this. It's not great, but obviously a little awkward with our castle here. Opponent's on mulligan is 6. Great. Because again, the thing is about this deck is like, it's not really like a pure combo deck. It's definitely like a kind of a value Jundy grindy deck that just wins with a graveyard stuff instead of, you know, the usual like, you know, whatever, Ragavans and Tarmogoyfs or whatever. So Inquisition, Papia. Their hand is Ephemerate, Fulminator, Thunderkin, Awakener. Well, we only have 2 lands. It's got to be Fulminator Mage, which is fine. Their hand's pretty thin. Pretty thin. Get Triome. Would Evoke be the most broken ability ever if you discarded the card and then post the exiling? It would be much, much better, yes. That would be very, very good. Second Courtyard. Yeah, we're just going to play with some Priest here. We could Whisper, I guess, but Ephemerate, Thunderkin. Whispering does mean we're more likely to Liliana next turn, which is pretty good, actually. Yeah, let's just do that, I guess. Nato, resub, thanks so much.
Love the content, especially Nahiri BM. Was stoked to see it show up on VS Live despite the somewhat mediocre performance.
Yeah, that was a rough versus live match. If you missed it, I was on versus live last week, and I played Nahiri Boom against Ross's like sacrifice deck, and Ross just like drew the 1-up Gargadon both games, which was super good against me, and both my hands were like keepable but pretty bad, and like yeah, it wasn't really great games unfortunately, but they played Mesa over Foothills, sure. They put Kahira in hand, also sure. So we're just gonna like fire up Liliana and Edict here. Next turn we can Whisper Priest, we can double Priest, we can do whatever basically. And then if Liliana survives, which would be cool, they might not survive, they could have like play a haste or something like that. In pretty good shape though. There's your Foothills. Alright, there's Thunderkin to kill Liliana. That's fine, honestly. You know, they're not applying much pressure. Liliana is good, but not the you know, the end-all be-all at the moment. We draw an Unmarked Grave, which is awesome. So now we'll probably Priest twice here. We do want to try and play around Endurance if possible. Maybe I actually want to Whisper first and try and draw a discard spell. Suspend Demonic Tutor is really cool. I do think that card is pretty awesome. However, I think maybe playing more fair cards is just better and just trying to play more regular Magic. I built a version of this deck for my 10 new brews. It was mono black, and the plan B was Cabal Coffer's Urborg, and that deck played 4 Profane Tutors, which is super cool. So, Kahira means I'm Fulminated. Oh, you're right, actually. But they didn't do it. They could have Fulminator Maged me. I guess they have an Lance, doesn't matter, but if they had Kahira'd and pumped the Thunderkin, they're just going to say go. So, I'd say it's pretty likely they have Endurance here. So, our Inquisition is going to be awesome, obviously. So, player discard spell. And see what is up. Because clearly something is up here. They have Kahira in hand. They didn't play it. They didn't play a land. Green. Oh, I guess now they can Ephemerate it, though. That's pretty good. So there's Endurance. This is an instant speed ability. No. So, put the cards at the bottom. I just take the Ephemerate, though. They have a Solitude also. Ooh. Okay. So I just get the pro creature thing and we win the game, right? Their hand Solitude Kahira. So we can just Unmarked Grave for the Serra Emissary and then get it back with our Persist and win the game that way. So me and my creatures have pro creatures, and their entire deck is creatures, so it seems pretty good to me. Protection from creatures. And now we can just kind of say go and do our thing at our own leisure, so attack. If they have like a random Path to Exile on their deck or something like that, then I guess they got us, but that seems extremely unlikely. So yeah, that's
Game. Blouses.
Alright, so we went 3-2. We went 3-2. We lost to a Shadow deck where we got pretty damn unlucky, I'm not gonna lie. We drew a lot of lands at bad times and just couldn't put ourselves ahead and then just couldn't really draw out of it to win the game. And then we got absolutely destroyed by a fair Mardu deck. But all in all, 3-2 is pretty reasonable. Deck seems pretty sweet, honestly. I like the idea of it a lot. Prismatic Ending is really good. I'm not completely sold on Priest of Fell Rites because there's so much removal in the format, and it makes you vulnerable to cards you wouldn't normally be vulnerable to, like Fatal Push and so on and so forth. But the curve into Liliana is quite good. Love the endings, love the removal spells, love the sideboard plan. Deck's pretty sweet, honestly. I feel like Reanimator's deck is super cool. I like it a lot. So we have more decks to play. All the deck lists for those decks are on my Twitter. You can check us out right now. And but use you folks. I love you. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. All right. Thanks.